bringing you them bangers.
Hello everyone, welcome to Sister Talks. Today I'm going to be featuring a designer called Okwade. He has worked for Vancouver Fashion Week and also African Fashion Week. Come with me as I feature him. Hi everyone, welcome to Sister Talks. Today I'm going to be featuring Okwade. He's a designer and he has worked for Vancouver Fashion Week. And yeah, hi Okwade.
Hi, nice to see you.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Just
Yeah.
chilling. Yeah.
So can you tell me a little bit about yourself? How did you start? And why did you choose fashion?
Well, I kind of like fell into fashion. It wasn't really like something that I wanted to do right off the bat, but in grade 10, when I met my friend Daniel, we started a little clothing line. It didn't really go anywhere.
Of course.
We didn't make any shirts or anything, but yeah. But after that whole experience, it was just like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Like this is my calling.
Yeah. And where are you from?
I'm originally from Nigeria.
Originally
I gotta shout out
from
Nigeria always. Originally from Nigeria. I bounced around. I lived in Minnesota, California, Toronto, Brampton, and now I'm in Vancouver.
How do you find fashion in these places you've lived in? So let's say in Vancouver versus Toronto, Brampton. How do you find fashion?
I would definitely say that Toronto has the fashion game on lock.
Really?
They have the diversity. Like I said before, you could see somebody wearing like a all goth outfit,
Yeah.
turn the corner and you see someone wearing like a hipster outfit.
Mm-hmm.
The diversity in Toronto is crazy, and you have different cultures mixing in, and you just feed off of all of that. But here has the diversity, but it's slow.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Vancouver is like 5 years behind. So what's just popping over here is something that's been popping in Toronto.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not to bash Vancouver, but they're a little bit slow. Yeah, it's the truth. They're slow.
Yeah, sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Okwade, where do you get your inspiration from? I see on your wall you have some designs, you have some paintings actually,
Yeah.
and I see that you're mostly Asian. So where do you get most of your designs from? Where do you get inspiration from? Where do you draw inspiration from?
I draw inspiration from a lot, but for my last collections and like the recent stuff that I've been designing, I've been drawing a lot of inspiration from Japanese art.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the way their art looks. It looks very effortless, and if you see them while they're painting, it's like the brush strokes are like, they're so smooth, you know, it's flawless,
Yeah.
basically. So I was just attracted to that beauty, and I wanted to play off of that beauty. So, I mean, just for right now, it's just Japanese culture really that's inspiring me. Yeah.
Have you ever been to Japan?
No,
No?
I have not, but that's top of my list. I gotta go to Japan very soon. Very soon. Their fashion is crazy over there.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel like the Japanese are very artistic, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah. I feel they're very artistic as well. So yeah, you mentioned that you can you explain the name of your the name of what 888 means?
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
Well, the 8 in all cultures, religions, and like beliefs, the 8 is a sacred number.
Okay.
I
was born on the 8th.
You were? Okay.
Of
We're best
October.
friends. I'm the 28th.
Oh,
so
cool.
we'll just cut the 2 out. We'll cut the 2 out. But the 8, it means like eternity.
Wow.
If you flip the 8 sideways, it's an infinity sign, right? So it means eternity. And I've always been like infatuated with living forever. But obviously I can't do that, right? So
you're a human being.
Yeah. So if I can't live forever, then I want my legacy to live forever.
Of
through
course,
my clothing.
everyone wants that.
Yeah. So that's my ultimate goal. But the 8 it symbolizes rebirth. It symbolizes eternal never ending, and that's something that I want to adopt for myself. In my mind, I'll just keep pretending like I'm gonna live forever, and I'll live forever through my brand anyway. So that's basically the background of the name of the brand.
Yeah. How was your Vancouver Fashion Week experience? Because you went to Vancouver Fashion Week.
Yeah.
I also went to Vancouver Fashion Week. I volunteered and I was given a spot to model, but I wasn't ready for it. So I should have because
you're beautiful, bro.
I should have.
You should have modeled. You gotta show it. You gotta fucking.
I should have, I didn't. So, well, how was your Vancouver Fashion Week experience?
It was really good. It was really good. I think what solidified it for me was just the applause that I got, or the reaction that I got
from the crowd.
Yeah, from the crowd, and when they saw my clothes, like people were going crazy over it, and that kind of like gave me that confidence boost, because at the time I was thinking, are my clothes really gonna make a difference?
Mm-hmm.
Are my clothes like beautiful enough? Are people gonna like it? Is it just beautiful to me? Like, these are things that are like running in my head. So right up until the first garment walked out and I heard all the cameras flashing, I was just like, yeah,
that was your moment.
This is my moment. I can live in this moment right here forever. Yeah.
What inspired your Vancouver designs? The designs you presented at Vancouver Fashion Week. What inspired them? I know you mentioned about Japanese art.
Yeah.
But was there something? What was the driving force behind the collection that you presented at Vancouver Fashion Week?
The inspiration that the underlying inspiration was like a suicide inspiration. Suicide is a real like touchy subject, but I wanted to create something beautiful from the ropes. So I had a lot of ropes and nooses in my collection, because you gotta tie a noose to hang yourself,
yeah,
right? But if I could turn that noose into something beautiful, like a gown or something, anything, you know what I mean? Just to give people that kind of sense of beauty from something that's tragic. I just wanted that kind of irony. So you could say suicide and irony were kind of just like the underlying themes.
Yeah, because like suicide is something that's very common here.
Yeah.
You find out a lot of young people
they
tend to commit suicide, and I feel like through fashion they can actually they don't have hope, you know.
Yeah.
Like if they see designs that talk about things like suicide, they'll actually have hope and they're strong enough to go meet a counselor that could help them.
Yeah. No, suicide is definitely like a tough issue.
It's quite sad.
Yeah.
It's very sad. So Kwani, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Like, I can tell you have a very promising future.
In 10 years.
But I just want you to tell me, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, I'm gonna be on top of the world.
Of course.
In 10 years. In 10 years, I will be on top of the fashion game. That is my goal. It's straight tunnel vision. For the next 10 years of my life, I'm just gonna hustle and grind until I'm at the top, and until people kind of like take what I say and actually believe it, understand it, and pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a whole bunch of artists, they can paint and make all this art, but sometimes it just falls on deaf ears, right? I want to grind until I get to that point where everybody is listening to me and pays attention to what I'm trying to do and pays attention to the beauty behind like what I'm trying to make.
Yeah, it's really cool. So, Kwani, it's been a pleasure having you here. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah.
I can tell that you have a very bright future, and I know definitely you're going to excel in anything you do.
Thank you.
I know that the sky is just going to be a stepping stone, and you're going to excel.
I appreciate that.
Thanks for watching today's episode of Social Talks. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye now.